10 a.m. is the Commissioner's Courtroom and the County Administration Building to the South Texas Avenue, Suite 106. First item on the agenda is invocation, pledge of allegiance to the U.S. and Texas flag, and I'll lead those. Father, thank you for loving us. Thank you for your mercy. Thank you for all the blessings we have in living in the country that we live in. Father, I pray that you'll be with our first responders and our emergency folks and our law enforcement. We live in a time, Father, that's dangerous for all. Be with our soldiers, Father, as they protect us overseas. Be with our country leaders as they make decisions, and be with us this morning as we make decisions for the county. I ask all these things in your name. Amen.
Amen. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state under God, one and indivisible.
Thank you, Judge. Thank you. Second item on the agenda is call for citizens' input and/or concerns. Hearing none, we'll go to number 3, presentation and discussions. United Way presentation by Allison Prince. Allison, come up.
Good morning.
Morning.
Thank you, Judge and Commissioners, for this opportunity to speak with you this morning. We are excited because this is the kickoff of our community campaign with Brazos County. This will be the first time in several years that we've done it in this organized fashion, so we're very thankful for this opportunity. And I hope everyone enjoyed some breakfast, and if not, step out into the foyer area and enjoy a kolache or two or some fruit. We are excited to be here today, so thank you. I just want to share a little bit about United Way and what we've been doing and where we are kind of heading as an organization and the opportunity to support United Way. So as Steve is going to pass out, our board chair, Steve Fullhart, will pass out to each of you some information on United Way. And I have a brief presentation in there that you can take a look at. At United Way of the Brazos Valley, we like to say that we fight for our community, and we fight for the health, the education, and the financial stability of every person throughout the Brazos Valley community. And I think this aligns very well with the county, because we know that I think what the county wants and what United Way of the Brazos Valley wants are the same thing, which is we know that when our citizens do well, everybody does better. We know that when children are educated and families are financially stable, individuals have access to health and health care, that everybody in the community does better. And that's ultimately what United Way of the Brazos Valley is working for as well. So I think it's a perfect alignment for the county, as well as both of the cities participate in this fundraising campaign and many businesses across the community, allowing their employees the opportunity to make a gift to United Way and our partner organizations through payroll deduction. And that's the really cool thing about United Way is payroll deduction. I'll talk about that briefly in a moment. But I wanted to just touch on that our goals, our bold goals align. Everything aligns under education, financial stability, and health. And the ways that we then turn that into impact, the ways that we take our fundraising monies and turn that into impact is in a few different ways. Most people think of United Way as an allocations organization, and that's what it was traditionally called, was allocations, where we would provide funding to nonprofit organizations. We now call that our community impacts grants process. So organizations, nonprofits, can apply to United Way every 2 to 3 years, depending on the funding cycle, for funding towards their programs. These organizations have to put in a pretty detailed application, and then community volunteers serve as grant reviewers. Any of you are welcome and invited to serve as a grant reviewer. And there's also a few people in this room that have also already served as grant reviewers. They review applications, they go out and tour the agencies. I call that impact in action, getting to really see where their money is going and what the impacts of the work is. And then they go and make funding recommendations up to our board of directors for those funding commitments. So that is the initiation of the relationship with these 22 organizations, and those are listed on page 3 of the presentation, as well as on the back of the white card in your folder. And those 22 organizations are proud to be partners with United Way, and we are proud to partner with them. But it's not just a funding exchange, it is also really a partnership. We come together on a monthly basis, we talk about how we can work better together, and really what it ultimately does is it takes 22 individual organizations, all with very specific missions, focused on very specific work, and they're experts on their work. But what it does is it networks them together. So all of a sudden, instead of 22 independent organizations, we're now a force of organizations working together towards common goals. And that's the really beautiful thing about United Way. A few other things that we do in our community that I like to let people know about is our early literacy program. Somebody who came for breakfast this morning said, hey, y'all are the baby bundle people, right? And we sure are the baby bundle people. We ensure that every single child born in the Brazos Valley receives a book before they leave the hospital. So there's it's called baby bundles, and there's an orange bag for Spanish and an English bag for English. A yellow bag for English, not an English bag, sorry. A yellow bag for English, and it has a children's book, a very simple board book, a toy, and then developmental resources. The purpose of this is that to ensure that every child grows up in homes with the resources to begin reading immediately, or to be read to immediately. We know that ultimately kids that are read to are ready for kindergarten. Kids that are in kindergarten ready to learn become third graders that are reading on level, and third graders that are reading on level become high school graduates ready to take on the world, whatever their choice is after high school. And ultimately that's what we want, so we do baby bundles to make sure that every single child receives that same start in life. No matter their socioeconomic status, no matter their family structure, every child gets the same start. Another program I want to touch on is our 211 Texas. I have a copy of our county communicator. You guys should receive that every quarter, and that's just a brief report of our total call volume to our county through 211. 211 is a 3-digit dialing code any person can dial to be connected to community resources and information and referral. And so this is county-specific information that we put in the hands of you and all of our elected officials throughout our region every single quarter, so that you can know the needs of our community and also what are the unmet needs in our community, the areas that still need some help. Lastly, I want to touch on our Youth Leadership Cabinet. Maggie Gray is with us today. She helps us, there she is in the corner. She helps us with our campaign, but also with our Youth Leadership Cabinet. This is a group of high school students that we work with from 7 high schools in Bryan and College Station. And they come together in this fall and do fundraisers at their schools and in the community, doing Pass the Bucket at football games, faculty homecoming king and queen, and Double Dave's Pizza profit share, a lot of different things. And in the spring, they also do a grant review process on a small scale. So they do $1,000 or less grants. They manage what we call our community builders grants. So this past year, they awarded $32,000 in funding to 38 nonprofit organizations. And ultimately what this process is about them learning about being involved in their community, and that they too have a responsibility. No matter what their age is, they can serve their community and get involved. And that really ties well to what I ask of anybody in the community, is that whether you support United Way through a donation or not, serve your community. You all are doing that. And so I encourage everybody in the county to think about that as well. If high school students can do it, we can do it as well, and we can do something to make a difference in our community. So as we kick off this campaign, we're really excited about this. We'll be at the benefits fair for the county on November 20th. I also invite department heads if they would like a presentation to their staff. That always works very well. Maggie or myself or any of our volunteers will come out and do a 5 or 10 minute presentation on United Way and give everybody the opportunity to make a gift. I love payroll deductions because I believe it allows any person to be charitable. You don't have to write a check with $1,000 or 3 zeros or 4 zeros on it in order to make a gift. A couple dollars a week or a month through your payroll really does add up, because it comes together with everybody else in the county and every other company, and it turns into hundreds of thousands of dollars in our community. We have a goal of $1.6 million of all of our funding, so that's through our workplace campaign as well as our state employee charitable campaign and our grant funding that we secure for our other programs. But it's not just about reaching that goal. Don't get me wrong, I'm driven towards that goal. But it's about what that turns into in our community. If we hit that, what we're able to do in our community and the impacts of the lives of people, of our residents and our neighbors and our friends and our coworkers, and the lives that can be changed every single day. So I'm so thankful for this opportunity today. I would be happy to answer any questions if you have any, and I would be happy to meet with anybody who would like to talk more about United Way at another time.
Any questions? Thank you, Allison.
Thank you.
Great job.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Steve did say he wants a picture up here with, we want to go down, we'll go down. Or maybe.
Yeah,
Okay.
Thank you. There we go.
I think you see everyone.
Yeah.
All right, I've got a couple, and this one, and we'll be done. All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I need a pledge card. Okay, good.
consider and take action on agenda items 4 through 27. Number 4 is proclamation 19-036 designating October 15th of, or is that 19th, 2019 as, I think it was incorrect, but it's 19th as 2019 as Alzheimer's Awareness Day, Brazos County.
I offer a motion that October 15, 2019 be designated day in Brazos County, Alzheimer's Day.
And I think that should be the 19th. I think that was incorrect there. So it should be the 19th.
Okay.
October 19th.
Uh-huh.
Second.
I know it's supposed to be Saturday.
Any more discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? None motion carries. Is there anybody here to receive this?
No, but I'm presenting it Saturday.
Okay. Number 5 is a request from District Clerk for payment authorization to Shred It USA in the amount of $1,082.55 for shredding services. Purchase order was not obtained in advance.
Move approval.
Second.
Motion made and seconded. Discussion. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? None motion carries. Number 6 is request from Facility Services for payment authorization to Allied Electronics, Inc. in the amount of $281.76 for small cell batteries, micro switches. Purchase order was closed before the invoice came in.
Second. I move.
I'm sorry.
I offer a motion. Okay, I'm on heavy drugs.
Commissioner, we meant what you knew.
Okay. Katie, did you get that? We got a motion?
Did Commissioner Berry second?
Motion made.
Somewhere in
seconded. Discussion. All in favor say aye.
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 Opposed? None motion carries. Number 7 is request from Risk Management for payment authorization for Dyes and Construction, also known as DC seamless gutters, in the amount of $650 for repair of gutters located at the Exposition Complex. Purchase order was not obtained in advance.
Move approval.
Second.
Motion made and seconded. Discussion. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? None motion carries. Number 8 is request from Risk Management for payment authorization to KMC Forklift in the amount of $1,184.76 for repairs of a windshield and top glass of a forklift. A purchase order was obtained in advance. However, the amount exceeded the purchase order amount due to shipping costs.
Move approval.
Second.
Motion made and seconded. Discussion. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? None motion carries. Number 9 is request from Road and Bridge for payment authorization to CME Testing and Engineering, Inc. in the amount of $340. The vendor indicated all payments had been submitted by FY19. Purchase order was not obtained in advance.
Move approval.
Second.
Motion made, seconded. Discussion. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? None motion carries. Number 10 is approval of risk management from Risk Management for payment to Robert Jensen in the amount of $238.13 for vehicle rear window repairs. Window was shattered with a rock during landscaping by a work crew.
Move approval.
Second.
Motion made, seconded. Discussion. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? None motion carries. Number 11 is approval of 2019 Brazos County Tax Roll per Section 26.09E of the Texas Property Tax Code.
Move approval.
Second.
Motion made, seconded. Discussion. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? None motion carries. Number 12 is change order number 1 to RFP 19-096 with Larry Young Paving to deduct $50,986.60. This is to remove unused contingency.
Move approval.
Second.
Motion made, seconded. Discussion. All in favor say aye.
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 Opposed? None motion carries. Number 13 is funding agreement with the Boys and Girls Club of Brazos Valley for FY 2020.
Move approval.
Second.
Motion.
I need to abstain from this.
Okay, motion made and seconded. Discussion. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, and one abstention. You got that, didn't you, Kenny? Okay. Number 14 is agreement with Bryan College Station Chamber of Commerce, Inc. for FY 2020.
Move approval.
Second.
Motion made and seconded. Discussion. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? None motion carries. Number 15 is contract, is amendment number 1 to contract 18-035 with Co-File for optical imaging and service for vital and real property records. Amendment is clarification of the dates of the contract.
Move approval.
Second.
Motion made, seconded. Discussion. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? None motion carries. Number 16 is renewal of bid number 20-067R, cutback asphalts with Cleveland Asphalts.
Move approval.
Second.
Motion made, seconded. Discussion. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? None motion carries. Number 17 is renewal of bid number 20-069R, lane striping and pavement markers with DIJ Construction, Inc.
Move approval.
Second.
Motion made, seconded. Discussion. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? None motion carries. Number 18 is renewal of contract 20-072R for inmate telephone services with NCIC.
Move approval.
Second.
Motion made and seconded. Discussion. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? None motion carries. Number 19 is approval of Wixon Creek Special Utility District utility permit to construct a road bore for a 1-inch water line crossing under Fostoff Lane, 900 feet northeast of 2038, FM 2038, sites located in Precinct 2.
Move approval.
Second.
Motion made and seconded. Discussion. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? None motion carries. Number 20 is approval of Brazos Wi-Fi utility permit to conduct 22 road bores under Green Branch Loop, Olivia Trail and Juliet Trail for the installation of fiber optic communication cable for internet services, sites located in Precinct 2.
Move approval.
Second.
Motion made and seconded. Discussion. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? None motion carries. Number 21 is approval of FWP Holdings LLC utility permit to install a temporary 10-inch polyurethane water line within and along the right-of-way of Macy Road, Old Bundick Road, Pine Tree Road, and Wilson Pasture Road, a distance of 2.7 miles. Project will provide water to an oil well, sites located in Precinct 2.
Move approval.
Second.
Motion made, seconded. Discussion. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? None motion carries. Number 22 is approval of the following job descriptions.
Move approval A through W.
Second.
Motion made and seconded to approve A through W. Discussion. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? None motion carries. Number 23 is tax refund application for the following.
Move approval A and B.
Second?
Motion made and seconded to approve A and B. Discussion. All in favor say aye.
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 Opposed? None motion carries. Number 24 is Commissioners Court minutes for the following dates.
Move approval A through F.
Second?
Motion made and seconded to approve A through F. Discussion. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? None motion carries. Number 25 is budget amendments. Budget amendments FY 19/20, 3.1 through 3.10, and budget amendments FY 18/19, 54.1 through 54.2.
Move approval.
Second?
Motion made and seconded. Discussion. All in favor say aye.
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 Opposed? None motion carries. Number 26 is personnel action form.
Move approval.
Second.
Motion made and seconded. Discussion. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? None motion carries. Number 27 is payment of claims. Claim to be paid by Brazos County. Claim number 8019814. through claim number 8020082.
Move approval.
Second.
Motion made and seconded. Discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? None motion carries. Number 28 is Juvenile Director's Report on Detention Population. Linda.
Good morning, Judge and Commissioners. We have 33 youth in detention. We have 29 males and 4 females. 4 of those are kids that are contracted from out of county, and we have 23 youth on electronic monitoring.
Okay, thank you. Number 29, Sheriff's Report on Inmate Population. Sheriff.
Morning, Judge and Commissioners. 628, still down a little.
Good.
531 male, 97 female. We have 58 with electronic monitor, and 19 are pending.
Okay, thank you, Sheriff. Number 30 is announcement of interest items and possible future agenda topics. Carl.
Yeah, Judge, good morning, Commissioners. I just want to remind everybody about the Brazos Valley Fair this weekend. We're getting ready for that. Hopefully we'll switch through with the weather. Most of it's supposed to be today, but Carnival's moving in. This past weekend, we had this is the first time that we've had 2 weekends for the fair. It was really successful. Again, on Sunday, had tractor full, had like almost 2,400 people there, so that was a hit. And then Saturday had a steak cook-off contest and also a welding contest for local high school. So, and it was actually a team from Newton, which is far East Texas, that won the welding contest. So, I want everybody to come out and support the fair. Tickets are available now online at the gate, $15. 12 members free, so $15 for 13.
All right, thanks, Carl. I guess y'all are going to buy more earplugs next year?
Yeah, we have.
Earplugs and
They
bleachers.
ran out pretty quick, I think.
And bleachers.
Yeah. All right, thanks, Carl. Any other announcement? 31 is call for citizens' input and our concerns. Christie.
Yes, sir, I just wanted to report, for those of you that had heard about the malware attack on Pitney Bowes nationwide, that we got a report yesterday with our printer that we squeaked through, and it's not going to impact our tax bill mailing, which will still start today. So everything is printed, everything is rolling, and we're not scrambling quite like some of the tax offices across the state are. So just wanted to make sure, in case you had heard about that, that it is not going to impact us at all.
All right, thanks, Christie.
We'll look for those in our mail soon.
Look for that.
Always a happy occasion.
All right, any other citizen input? Hearing none, we'll adjourn. Thank y'all.